Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across my platform, Linda's TV show. If it is your first time and you like what you are watching, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when we upload a new video. YouTube, I want to appreciate you for creating this wonderful platform for us to use to disseminate information. I always put a disclaimer that this platform, Linda's TV show, do not and will not promote violence, hate speech, misleading information, or what have you. We are here to educate, inform the members of the public about the happening, and also to remind YouTube that a call for self-determination is not a call for what? War.
Exactly what we call for. The only thing I have to say now to all other people is please stop. Some people come and there are questions they ask. I feel like coming to give them a slap on the face and say, why can someone in Biafra struggle still be asking these stupid questions? Okay. What I can only say is that, the best form of when as a footballer I played in my days, well, the best way of making it is attacking the enemy. When once this thing set off and the referendum is not coming, my brother, my president, my PM, I command you, let us take this attack to them in wherever they are. Okay, let us take it to their own place, because once we do not need to sit back. They come and sit at our own home and be killing us. What I can ask you is, when are we starting to start chasing them off from one stage to another stage? I think I've heard you say it, but let it be the question I'll now raise onto you. Let's start chasing these people out, because seeing them, taking some guys who peacefully they went yesterday to demonstrate, and they are just chasing them. It's time to start chasing these people away from, starting from somewhere. Okay.
Yes, thank you very much. We have promised Biafra people that after this 29th, it will never remain the same. And we're going to chase them barrack from barrack, from station to station, until there are no more in our land. And before we do that, we must make sure that we put every mechanism in place, every structure that is needed to be put in place, and to see that we do not have we don't have a situation where we do not have a representative on ground. And that's what we're doing. So the activation of the de facto government is the last phase. And then we are going to, after that, make sure we inaugurate the de facto government and announce to the Biafra people the structure who are representing you in which state and all that. After this structure has been put in place, we will begin the liberation of Biafra.
Amen.
From local government, from village to village, from city to city, town to town, provinces to provinces, until you see them no more. So disregard anybody thinking that they are going to dictate what we do, or telling you that, oh, they are waiting for someone to do this, that Nigerian army is still working freely in Biafra. Forget them. We know what we are doing. We are the one who announced it to them, and they are not part of us to know what we are planning. They are not in my mind to know why I'm saying what I'm saying. So those are the people who have nothing to offer. So if the only thing they can do is to wait until I make a statement, they will start telling you, oh, attacking the statement. You find out that even if you're going to embrace somebody, it must not be them.
Yes, definitely.
So we are making this statement, and we know the reason we're making this statement, and we know the plan we have for that made us to make such statements. So, and we're going to follow that thing, irrespective of whatever blackmail that comes with it. We will follow it. And that's why we have been able to make progress today, is because we're not listening to all this nonsense. It is actually the reason why will do the job, perfectly, so that when it is out, we will follow it. Not that we go and do it and bring it out. No, you follow it, because the Biafra struggle is beyond secrecy.
Yes.
It is not a time where you will be hiding something and then you bring it out to the Biafra people. No, it comes with every transparency that you can think of. What we are doing is to create awareness, and every step of the way, our target is to push it out there to create awareness. So if we bring a block, we are going to show it to Biafra people. We brought this block. If we buy a pin, we're going to show to Biafra people who buy a pin. Of course, but when it is not about security, when it comes to security, we keep the secrecy. When it comes to some international diplomatic work on the ground, we keep it secrecy. But those things that we are, we know that it is going to help with the media awareness, we push it to the public. That's the essence of it. So when we are making this pronouncement, we know why we're making the pronouncement. Because those who are not part of us will be the one wondering about and living in suspense.
Yeah.
Going on, and they are going to be eager to know what is going on. So because they don't know what is going on, that is why we are able to expose how stupid and wicked they are. When we post a picture of office, they will run ahead of us to go and start analyzing how it is fake. Okay? Because they are not part of us, they don't know what we are doing. And then we will be somewhere watching how they dance naked in the public, and then we are going to post something else. They will still jump again without knowing where it is coming from, just because of the hatred and betrayal. They will begin to run again all over social media, calling it fake, Photoshop, until now. Even by themselves, we have dragged some of them to the point that they can never forgive themselves. Because there are some things you will do, no matter how wicked, no matter how stupid you are, you know that you have fucked up. Okay, so we first of all throw the cons, and then we begin to rush it, and and then we throw another one, and why I'm doing this is to Biafra people who some people are. If I come and we have, for example, let us use the government in exile, for example, the office. If I have come to allow us to have the whole office furnished, have everything set, and then boom, have the cabinet who are residing in America to go there and inaugurate it, you will not know the mind of many people.
That's true.
You will not know the wickedness of many people whom you adore and cherish in the past.
It's true.
You will never know the kind of people they are.
It's true.
But because I first of all decided to use it to create content for them, so that it will expose them, and they will expose themselves and exactly what they think inside of them.
Yes.
And today you find out that I made them to go deep into this shit, and they cannot pull themselves out again because they have caught in the web cup. So it is not easy for them to come out again and say, "Oh, this is real." Then they have messed up. Yeah. It is not also easy for them to stop because they believe they have to do it. But by doing it, a lot of people have come to know that these are really demons among our government office is fake. Because for every reasonable doubt, it shows that they even confess it. But because of the level of impunity in them, they can't come back again because they know we can never accept such people.
That's true. That's true.
So we need to be making some things public in order to use it to fish out those bad eggs amongst us.
And you're doing it.
That's what is happening.
You're doing it in a fantastic way, in a way that it is unbelievable. Only you can do that. At times, let I just probably throw this to you. At times when I look at you, you're not a human being.
I am. I am.
You are not a human being. You are clothed in this miry clay, but totally something unique with the spirit and mind of God. You're not a human being. Because I'm going to tell you, just believe what I'm saying. I'm not saying I can't understand it. It's only you. Tell me today. And that is what that is killing all those guys, especially those fake pastors. You know one thing the Spirit of God put into me. You know, you have gone through battles from 1 to 2, from Chica, from China, and then you have named them from A to Z. You have gone to the height, to Ohanese, to blah, 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 you know, to Tinubu, and name it. So the highest the devil can take you now is to use the pastor because he believes this is where the name of other people's, you know, we are so religious and spiritual. And they will say, that's it. That's a pastor. You have using the, so you have gone to the highest. No one can now pull you down unless you yourself, and which I know only God that is in you that can do that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Keep it on. That's all I can say to you. We are winning this thing. And I don't know how anybody hiding their face. It's very difficult for people to repent. You know, repentance is too easy. Okay, as I know the Bible, repentance is just you turn around. Okay, you are there. You are with you know, you are with the devil, and you turn around because what the spirit of the Bible teaches me is that we have 3 spirits: the spirit of God, the spirit of the devil, and the spirit of man. That's why Joshua, whom you are, okay, told the whole of Israelites, I and my children, we have chosen to serve the living God. You people can decide. I decide to follow you, my brother. And I'm going to throw this like the man hung on the cross with Jesus. See, there are 2. They were hung with them. The other one say, well, when we didn't can do that magic and blah, blah, blah. Then the other one say, when you are in that place in heaven, remember me. My Oga, remember me.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Take it easy. Take care.
Thank you very much. All right.
I greet you.
Thank you. All right, we continue. It's me again. I'm going to spend, anybody that, you know, have a concern or question, please come forward. Those of you watching from Twitter, we have to cut you off. Please join us on Enter Biafra and not on Twitter. Join us on Enter Biafra. The Twitter is still on. And so we'll give you 1 minute. We have about 140 something on Twitter. We'll give you 1 minute to join us on Enter Biafra so you can ask your question. Twitter, people watching us on Twitter, we're going to go off now. Thank you. All right. It's me again. You're welcome to the program.
Yeah. Thank you, my PM.
You're welcome.
My question is so pertinent and intimate. But like for instance, you know my place. It was hell yesterday. It was hell yesterday. I saw some picture of bullets that you shared. I think he didn't capture what it was like, what it looked like with that thing that you shared. That thing just, the people don't appreciate the enormity of what we are going through. Yes. Yesterday, it is like the heaven is falling. It was heavy. Even till now, we haven't ascertained the level of casualties.
Yeah.
There are things better unsaid. But what baffles me is the presence of the zoo in that location that you know I'm speaking about.
Yes.
Why are they there? Why are they there? Because they were more than 6 trailers yesterday that came.
Now, do you know why they are there? Do you know?
Tell me. Tell me.
Listen to this.
You are going to perish there. Your army will die in Biafra land. Fulani Empire, the end of Fulani Caliphate will start from Biafra land. It will start from Olo. I assure you, start from Olo. The end of Fulani Caliphate in Sokoto will begin in Olo. Write it down somewhere. I told you this very day. The end of Fulani Caliphate will start from Olo in Imo State. Go and mark it down somewhere. It's called hubris.
You know, people claim that Nnamdi Kanu is their leader, but they don't know what he said. So I believe you cannot understand.
This one knows you, honestly.
Do you believe he's the prophet?
You see, when you come to Nnamdi Kanu, I think I will be doing a great disservice to reasoning and common sense if I call him prophet. I'm very careful to call him prophet because there are some analysis that you gave one day that changed my perspective of calling Nnamdi Kanu prophet. You said in the Western world, they pay analyzers, people that will observe situation, analyze it, and dare to predict many years ahead. And everything we work according to the way they speak, they say it, not because they are prophets, but because they have analyzed the situation.
Yes, exactly.
Will you say they are gifted? Will you say those people are prophets? There are many things that you have said from the beginning that are coming to pass. Where will I categorize such ability? And I wrote something to you. When someone else give pick interest in some details, that very invisible details. Now only they see them. Then I have watched the same video more than 10 times and no see them. You understand? But when you come to analyze that same video, I will say this man can never tell me anything different. Lo and behold. So will I call Nnamdi Kanu prophet? Which ability did he have to foresee 8 years of Tinubu?
Yes.
You understand? So I think if I call him prophet, it will be undermining his ability to reason. I don't know whether they get me.
Yeah, I understand because you know the prophets are just those who they just carry information and give.
Yes.
You know, and they say it. So that is for the real prophet too. You understand?
Yes.
God will just come and show them and say, this is it. Say it. For those who are real prophet, and they will say it. But there are people who not just prophet, or they walk with the Spirit of God. And they say things and it happens. So this particular video I just played now answers your question to why there is a heavy presence of those people there. And it is going to start from there and we're going home. Yesterday, let me tell you, you know, you don't see it in the news. Do you see it in the news?
Nobody know about what I'm saying, except you.
Okay. You know, and they collected water. It is not bragging. And they will continue to collect. And there will be the beginning of the liberation of Biafra. It's a spiritual thing. It is happening. You know, now we are not talking too much. So if you watch, our brokers have changed. It's not because of the business or the tight schedule of course, our meetings, you know, have increased. The number of meetings I have every day has increased. Number of engagements I have every day have increased. But then the pattern of brokers have changed. And it is going to continue to change. So we are going to shock some doubting Thomases in this liberation movement. Just watch and see. I am here for question and answer. So I've just answered your question with using the Onyendu's audio. The reason why you have the presence of those people there is because the end will start from there, and it has started. And this week will be very hot.
Okay, you have answered that question. There are other things I would like to know. So that would be just now we write it to you.
Okay, like you normally ask very tough and very pertinent questions. So there are some things that you may know, but you know it is very difficult for others to understand it. So if you think it's something that you feel that maybe complex for people to understand, especially in this liberation activation of de facto the government in exile and putting all these structures in place before any Woto start, or why are we not having the Woto now and all that. So if you think there is something that could be complex for others to understand, from that angle, you can ask a question, even if you know it, so I can clarify to many people, because I know you think very deep.
Okay, my PM, I will yield my mic now. Let me go to my jotter. I'm bringing it.
don't come here with the spirit of last year.
No. Just so many things.
You know when you say that you have been looking for a fort to fight me, you remember?
Yeah. People consider my Twitter one boss. I'm like, people hate me. My Twitter almost exploded. They saw me as enemy, but we don't care. We don't care. We know those.
Yeah, we're looking for a way to see where one mistake will come. It never comes. So,
but that was true. You too, you can attest to it. It is true. I've been firing. I've been asking questions. I've been sending text messages. Yes. It was true, but it's good that I come out to say it, because person in a show for how many years or where harder. You put to start for them, no fall. I was even, to be honest, I thought that DOS will come out clean then, liberated. But look at, well, no problem. I will let me consult my daughter, sir.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
EOB. Let us go talk about the objective of your struggle and how do you intend to achieve it in practical terms?
In practical terms, it is civil disobedience. The same way that Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. accomplished civil rights in America, the same way that Mahatma Gandhi led India to independence out of British colonial rule, the same principles we are applying, and might I add, very successfully too. We will do everything possible to unravel and unshackle the zoo called Nigeria. Everything humanly possible. No stone will be left unturned.
All right, you're welcome back. Here I can see you. Do you want to talk? All right, so I'll bring you to the screen. You're welcome to the program again. Have you visited?
Yes. I have some observation about the ID card and the international passport. Said they are not ready to use. My question, first of all, is anybody ostracized from this ID card, Biafra ID card? And what purpose will it serve? Let me rephrase it again. Do we have any set of people that we are not issuing this ID card to? And what purpose will it serve?
Thank you very much. The ID card is to be used anywhere in the world, but not the passport. So that is one. I don't know whether I got you right. That's one correction. So it is only the passport that is not yet to be used for traveling purposes because we are not yet independent nation. But the passport is to prepare the ground so that immediately Biafra is restored, declared, liberated from Nigeria, our people anywhere in the world will not be stranded. So immediately the liaison offices will be converted to embassies. And now that the liaison offices will start biometric data collection with the fingerprinting for the ID card, they are also going to be responsible for collecting the data for issuance of passport. So we are solving that immediately without wasting any time. So immediately Biafra liberated or is being declared, we will start issuance of passport, and we expect every nation to accept the Biafra passport as means of traveling document for the Biafra people. Then the issue of the ID card. The ID card is open for every Biafran, irrespective of who you are. We are fighting for our nation, we are fighting for our freedom, and of course, we don't discriminate. And we are not going to discriminate. If you see that the ID card is something that you are going to acquire, it means that you have validated it, and it means that you have been defeated. In case if you are from the other part of the Biafra struggle that have always fight and try to betray us, so it means that you have been defeated. So if you summon courage and you are very courageous enough to identify with our ID card, you have been defeated. So we are not, so long as you meet the requirement to get it, and so long as you summon the courage to have entered the liaison office of the country where you are, because the liaison officers know you very well. If you are one of those who are the bad eggs, and you summon the courage to pass their registration process, the Biafra Republic government will have no option but to approve the ID card. So you don't just come and get ID card from the government or from the prime minister. You have to go through your liaison officer, which knows you very well. So if you pass the registration, we don't have any problem about that. And you know what it means. So it means that everybody, if you are going to the liaison office, they know your role. They know what you have done against the movement. So if you are able to pass the test there, we are good to go. I hope I have addressed you.
Your last sentence is giving me concern, because, for instance, everybody know your activity, what you have done in the Biafran liberation. So if you go there and you pass the test, one would think that the qualification or the prerequisite to own this ID card is you being a Biafran, irrespective of your previous antecedent. So
I want to tell you one thing. You see, previous antecedent, there are things that can be used to correct those mistakes and those problems. It is not going to be on this particular issues of ID card. The ID card, our agenda and intention is not just to gather the data of Biafra people and issue ID card for them to identify themselves and be proud of being a Biafran. But it's at the same time.
Thank you so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.